Hello folks and welcome back to Learning to Build. Last time we built this cute little cottagecore natural style farm behind me. This time I think it's only natural that we continue this path along, maybe mix some of this in, and we're going to put a barn right here for some of our animals that might want to live nearby, because if you're going to have a farm, you got to have the barn. It rhymes, so it must be true, okay? So first things first, let me just mix some of this in so we can start working on a slightly different path going off this way towards the barn. Okay, that feels good. That feels very good. Okay, let's start by clearing some more of this space up here just so we can add in our little barn. This seems like a good amount of space. I'm feeling good about this. All right, let's start setting up a pallet, shall we? Obviously, I would love to incorporate some bricks here. And we could mix those in with some of these, like the mangrove planks. Is that too different? Is there like a cool little middle block that would tie those together? It's not going to be granite, is it? It could be granite. I don't think it is. What about some? Ooh, terracotta. Terracotta could work. I'm so unsure. Okay. Well, we've got a couple of options here. And you know, if they don't work, we can workshop it. That's the beauty of the building in this, isn't it? Is that there's always room to workshop. We probably want to continue dark oak. Is dark oak going to be too dark and overpowering for this? Maybe we might have to switch to a lighter wood. Potentially, because I would like to get some wood in there. You have to with a barn, you gotta have beams, don't you? I'm also wanting to continue with the white glasses, okay? Because I think they add something. So let's just put some of this down up here, right? So put you there, dark oak there. Let's put you guys over here so we can access them pretty easily. And we want to go mainly with the bricks, but we might use these for a little bit of texturing potentially. So let's just try and figure out like a nice front kind of door shape, or instead of going for front door, let's just try and build out some just like walls. Okay, good so far. And then let's just take the dark oak logs and let's see if we can't make a nice little roof shape out of it. We can add some beams in at the top on the inside, and we can store some, I don't know, like little hay bales up there. Some lanterns could be up top there. For the roof, like the shape of it, I am thinking something similar to this. I want kind of like a bell shape. And let's just see if we can't create a little bell shape at all. So let's start with a stair, and we just want to pop another stair on the other side, and then up, or is it just up the once, or do we want to do it up the twice this time and then we just copy it the other side? But that's like a nice little bell shape. You know, it might be a little too tall. I'm looking at it. It might be a little too much. So I think we're gonna lower it by one and just do one up, and then this kind of part of the roof. So I'm just gonna go ahead and edit that. This is good though, because how else would you know what works? It's important to trial things, you know? That feels much more reasonable than the old one that looked like a weird Pope hat. Okay, we can work with this. We can bring the bricks up around it. That's going to be absolutely fine. We are going to want to think about what maybe we would like the roof to be made out of. That's going to be an interesting scenario that I'm not quite ready for yet, but let's frame the roof out a little bit. Let's, for example, take this all the way across. And we'll see how it looks after we've added some framing in. We can trial some blocks there. The shape of the roof is coming. It's coming together. I like it. It's coming together. I think though, oh yeah, I really want to do something. Okay, so do we have like a midpoint here? Of course it would be completely even. That's fine. Let's do it a different way then. So let's do from where the bricks are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I'm just going to do this. And we are just going to make this into a little beam. Look at that. Look it. How many in was that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's come over here from the bricks. 1, 2, 3. And let's make just another little beam that we can have from the inside, because that's adorable. And what I wanted to do was carry that on through the roof. So we've got a little bit of structure. Yes, glorious, glorious. And then we just need to figure out what we want the roof to be made out of. Something we could do here though as well is just, continue this kind of frame along a little bit. Yeah. We will zhuzh out the edges. We got some stairs and stuff we can add in there. We're just going to do a similar thing over here, just to really create the idea of a frame, right? I might just whack out these corners though, so that we can have our special roof blocks that we're going to choose, that I don't know what they're going to... We could continue the moss vibe. Would that be too much? Is moss going to be a bit much? Let's just have a cheeky little... I know moss is overdone, but it is very cute, okay? Moss, you can't deny it. Moss is adorable. I've added all the moss in, but the problem is I hate it. I just hate it. I hate this green with this. I don't like the bricks, you know? I've decided I don't like the bricks. I don't think they work. I've never seen them work well. Personally, I hate them. Now I could swap the bricks out for stone bricks because we know that's like a nice little vibe, but I kind of want to move a little bit away from all of this. We want to start moving towards a new kind of palette to work with. And oh my god, what if we... Okay, wait, give me a second. I'm just gonna jump cut to a slight replacing of some of these blocks. I'm going to keep the frame being in dark oak because I think that ties this with the other builds a little bit, but I'm going to swap all this out and it's going to be so cute. Okay, hold on. Okay, one wall down. I don't know if you can tell what's going to happen, but let's continue with the other walls. And we will take it from there. And you know what? When we start doing the ceiling, you're gonna get it. All right, it's gonna be glorious. You're gonna get it. But let me finish up with these walls first. Let's get this nasty brick out of here. All right. All of the walls are... I am just gonna continue the walls up to the top a little bit, to reach the ceiling. I think as much as we can, because I think that is gonna really tie everything together, and we can add in windows later. Do you know what I mean? But I think that's, yeah, that looks good. If we add a little window up there, that's going to be real nice. And we'll just do that this side as well. I'm just occasionally swapping out a couple little blocks here and there. But I really like the pattern of the mushroom block, you know? It's kind of wavy. I like it. It's pretty. Let's add a little bone block there. Not too much. And then a nice little quartz block there. Gorgeous. Okay. Now I'm gonna change out the roof. I can hear you think, I know. The moss, it's beautiful. And you'd be right. It is beautiful. But what I'm gonna do next, it's gonna be so beautiful. You may weep, okay? Do you see where I'm going with this now? Oh, we're gonna have the most adorable little mushroom barn. Because do you know what would be super hobbity is a mushroom, not even a mushroom barn, a mooshroom barn. This might be the most pigmented block I've ever worked with. Usually, the really bright blocks aren't my forte. I'm a muted, kind of duller block choice person. But oh baby, let me just put in the rest of this ceiling, and we will change some of it out for some texture, for some zhuzh, for some pizzazz. And then we will see. Hell yeah, BB! Look at that roof. Oh, it's gonna be so sweet. I really would like to texture some of this out. It doesn't all have to be the mushroom block. So let's just have a look at some of our options here, like so. Do we think that's texturable? We might have to try it in some other places as well. So maybe do it like a little bit of, I actually think that works. Okay. Okay, and mostly it's because I don't want to see this little peak in here, right? So I'm gonna have to texture it specifically. And that could be a little tough, but we're gonna do our best. That's so pretty. And I like the mangrove color because it's almost a mix between the red mushroom and the brown mushroom a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, let's texture out the rest of this now. Okay, I've added in just some extra little stairs in areas, just so it feels like the roof is kind of growing a little bit. It feels very mushroomy and it feels adorable. Here's what we want to do next. I would like to make some actual like wall pieces, and what I'm thinking is we can get the dark oak to kind of follow this down wherever this hits, just to create this kind of essence. Also, we can create decorative walls. Let's get rid of those blocks. We can create the decorative walls, right? And I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute, because I have recently learned this myself, but also I see other people do it quite frequently, and I think it looks fabulous, to be honest. What if we do, this is one I learned recently. Look at that. That can't go there, but it can go in this middle one, right? So we could do one of those, one of those. And again, we just repeat that this side, and it creates this kind of, this fancy little hole vibe here, which is really sweet. And then we can add some like bushes down here, or some like hay bales, some barrels. We can add some lighting somewhere. And then similarly over here, we can just do something along the lines of this. Not the slab there, but maybe the slab up there. And then we can hang stuff from that. Okay, let's do that again this side. Okay, that's looking nice so far. As I said, we can have some barrels down here. We can have some plants. I even mixed in some podzol down here because I thought that would look quite cute leading into the barn, because it's I don't know, it just feels mushroomy. We can add some mycelium into that as well, because that would be quite cute. Maybe start swapping it out for these blocks. And then over this side, of course, I would love to continue the same vibe that we had over the other side, but we are going to want to essentially change it up ever so slightly by opening this out. Maybe? Do I want to open all of it out? I'm unsure. We may have to test some things here. And then we want to do the back as well. So again, I'm gonna do this. I think we want one of those, one of those, one of those. And again, just one of those, one of those, one of those. Lovely. That's really lovely. And then maybe we do one of this here, one of these here. Just to bring that kind of together a little bit. And then we could do something with some fencing up here, maybe. Maybe there's more that we can be doing here. Let's grab a little bit of this. Let's break this, and let's just bring this down a little bit. Bring it across like this. And up like that. Maybe we get rid of that there. Maybe we could add some fences in there to kind of balance that out a little bit. And then, oh, let's just look at that in the light, because I feel like that's a vibe. Oh, I am liking that. Let me add in a tiny, a little bit of this. Little bit of this, because there are these blocks here that I don't quite like, and we just want to add some detailing around that. And then we make this into window. It can be stained glass. Oh, what colors should we do? Oh no. Would white and red be too on the nose? It might be a little bit too on the nose. But you know what? Let's just give it a shot. Maybe we just have red. Is it me, or does the red just not look very red? It's not looking really... I think it's being washed out by all the other reds. So maybe white is the way to go here. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, okay. Can I replicate what I just did in the front? Because if it's a party in the back, babes, oh, you bet your bottom dollar it's going to be a party in the front and all. Oh, yay! I don't know. I feel like... I wish the red was a little stronger, but that's okay. I feel like that's really cute with the window. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to work on this arch a second as well, because I would like this to be archy, you know, but I think what we want to do is probably grab some quartz stairs. Would this be inappropriate if we... Ooh, hello. If we did a little bit of this. Yeah, that feels silly. That feels super silly, honestly. So we just do a little bit of that instead. What if we brought it out one more? And we can fix this later, the exposed ones. Okay, that feels a little bit better. That does feel somewhat better. Let me just fix those. What if instead we just did like a little bit of this? So you've got that kind of inwardsness. And then you have that there, right? And then up here you do this. And then do you do that? Yeah, that feels good. That does feel good. And then we continue with this as well. Oh, it looks so pretty. Okay, all right. Okay, so I want to make like the outside area as well. But we are just going to continue some of this out until it feels like a right amount, you know? I think we're going to bring it in from there. It feels wrong to be going in from that exact point. So I'm going to bring it back one. Like right there. Okay, yeah. And we're just going to continue this little field. What's to say we don't wrap this bad boy around the landscape? We've been working with quite a natural vibe so far. Why wouldn't we incorporate some of the natural landscape into it, no? I think we're going to make this a little doorway. And I might just do that and that. Okay. We've got the bare bones of this building up and running. It looks magnificent. I know that's tooting my own horn, babes, but sometimes someone's got to toot it, you know? Give me some hay. Womp womp. We womp a couple of these bad boys in. We have some over there and over there, and I'm thinking we probably want to add in some lights, so let's just go ahead and grab a couple of the lanterns. We can just hang those right there. Oh, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh. Okay, let me just add them in the other places as well. I'm so excited. I feel so good about this build. And then again, you just have some hay bales out here. So let's just grab a gate real quick. And then because this is going to be a Mooshroom barn, we are going to just want to grab some of that mycelium, some podzol, I think, because I think that works quite nicely as well. And I'm just going to add some of that in along here, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We want to make them feel at home outside as well. So let's just add some of this into the environment. Maybe it's like seeping past a little bit. Past the fences. Let's grab some of that. And let's grab a mushroom so that it may grow. Like right there. And eventually that would grow to be a big mushroom. I think as well, what we might want as well is just some trodden path too. Because there would be like a through path, you know? Like where it would be slightly muddier, I think. Where they would trample through a little bit. A little bit. And then I might just oak slab in here too. So let's just grab some of that. Because again, I feel like it looks like it's been trodden through a little bit. But also like there's warm floor, but there's natural floor too. Okay. I'm gonna add them in. You know they're coming. They absolutely must happen, okay? We can't do this without barrels. I need them. I need them in my life. Like a barrel or two right there, maybe. Maybe one like right there. But like up, yeah. Maybe not right there. Maybe like right there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Do we want some like ground floor windows? Maybe. Maybe like right here. We could have like a window here. I know there's hay there, but that's okay. Sometimes things happen and I would have put it in front of the 2 windows, wouldn't I? Maybe this is where our red glass could go. Let's just trial that. See how that feels. Oh, I really like that. Okay, yeah, this is where the red glass goes. Maybe I'll move this along. Let's grab those back. There we go. And I'll just do that here. Yep. Cute. Very cute. We got some windows there, and we could go ahead and put some windows here too. Again, it's okay that stuff's in front of them here and there. We can just leave that be. Why? How did I put it in front of every damn window? Okay, the windows are adorable and I love them. Ooh, what about some flowers? On the inside? Would that be crazy? And I was thinking as well, maybe we could add in a cheeky, where is it? I know I saw a spore blossom, just hidden somewhere so that we've got the idea of spores just like popping around the gaff, you know? So maybe we pop a little spore blossom right like there. Feels very good and natural. We put a couple little rose bushes in right here and there. And we can have some more outside as well. We could have some poppies. Also, ooh, we could bring the tulips over just with some red ones this time. In fact, let's continue those along the path a little bit, right? Ooh, where's the mangrove? What is this like? What is this? What if we added some of this into certain places? Like there. Maybe not there. Maybe not right there, but maybe like here? Okay, I like that. I like that. We can put that over here as well. Adds a little something. It does look like a big old face now with 2 eyes and a big wide open mouth. But it's not terrible. We need to put some stuff in front of here. So let's just grab some pods. Actually, you know what? Maybe... Yeah. You know what? We'll grow some pods all here. And we can incorporate these trapdoors again. And we'll do it here as well. We can have a couple of these. And then maybe we can add in some of the ferns to bring some of the ferns along. Hello, bee. To incorporate the builds that we've had before over here. We can add some ferns around as well. I think that would look quite lovely. Especially in here, because it's like foliage for them to chomp on, right? Really quick, I am just gonna bone meal this. Can we get a lot? Yeah, see? They're gonna feel right at home. I do kind of want to spread out the mycelium a little bit, so I'm just gonna dot that around a little bit more. And you know what? We can even hang a lantern from up here. Shroom lights would probably be more effective and natural feeling, but I like this. I like this a lot. This is cute. Do you know, it would be really cute if we could make some little fake mushrooms. Let me see what I can do. Let's just add in like a couple little mangrove buttons, almost like tiny little button mushrooms. Just around, you know? And then we can add in the stone buttons as well, just to give the feel of the rocks as we have had before. So let's add in a couple of these. I'm gonna try a couple things. I'm gonna try some of this. Maybe we try a little bit of birch, and let's go with some mangrove slabs. Maybe some crimson slabs, just to add in a little diversity there. Maybe some granite slabs. And I just want to see if we can make some cute little mini mushes, essentially. Maybe. How would that look? That looks kind of cute. Get out of town. That looks... Let me have a look with with a little diorite, maybe like one of those. See, I feel like that looks, it's too thick. I think the birch works best. And we're gonna add that on there. And then maybe we'll pop another one right over here. And we could go with this one. I'm sorry, if I was a Mooshroom and I had this little habitat, I'd be so happy. Maybe we want to add one there. And we could add one like right there just to kind of hide that that's connected a little bit. And then back here, maybe this is where we have a bunch of barrels as well. We can have like a little composter back here and some pots. Give me the barrels. Give me them barrels. A pile of barrels, essentially. Just hanging about. Like there's like a little storage area back there. And we can grab some more of the hay. And maybe we got some ferns. Grab some of this. Beautiful. What do we want to do with this space? This could be where we have like a pot. Another flower. Maybe we could have like a little mushroom chilling in there. Let's just go ahead and grab that birch again. Like so. Oh, this is adorable. I still would love to do something with this back wall. I'm just not sure what we would want. Oh, do you know what? Lichen would work really well in here. Just texturing some of the walls, just a little bit. With it being like a whole mushroom area, you know? We can put a cauldron back there because, you know, sometimes you're going to want to milk your cows. And why wouldn't you put it in a cauldron? Okay, what if as well we had some gates? Okay, now hear me out with this. We put a gate there and open it. Kind of like that's where you would keep a cow if you were going to milk it. And then we could pop a little stool down, you know? And then you just have like a little dark oak slab there. You sit there to milk your bloom. Like this would be where the milking station would be. You know what? I'm going to put a cauldron up there. Yeah, perfect. We just want a couple little Mooshroom friends. I hope you enjoy your new habitat. Oh no, they immediately escaped. No, stop escaping! Add a little bit of that in as well. Maybe some more pots. Like as somewhere you would put the moo milk. The mushroom stew, you know? You'd add a little pot here and there. If I was a little Mooshroom, I would be over the moon, okay, with this place. I could not be more thrilled with how this turned out. This might be the best thing we've built yet. It's so lovely. I'm so proud. I hope you like it. I'm so happy we switched from the brick because I don't think it was going to work for me. I think realistically my building style is just very cottagecore and hobbity, and I'm so okay with that because the way the world is turning out as a whole, everything incorporated, it's looking so pretty so far. Let me know what you think about it. I'd love to hear if there is anything that you might do differently. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so proud of this one. I hope you stay fed. I hope you stay watered. I hope you stay rested. I hope you have a cracking time zone. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, lovelies.